Okay, welcome to our glow up event. You show up, you glow up. You guys, I will say that 2025 is the year of advanced skincare. There are so many crazy ingredients of what it can do for your skin. It can really take your skincare to the next level. And we're going to be specifically talking about Korean skincare. Why is it better? Why is Korea better? If you didn't know, Korea is to skincare like Paris is to fashion. It is the skincare capital of the world. I don't know about you, but I want to use the best. I want to use the best without completely breaking the bank, but I want to use the best to the best as possible within a budget. And so I'm going to tell you right now that what we're going to talk about, especially like this little baby right here that sold 40 million jars in Korea alone. 40 million jars. Remember, does everybody know Selena Gomez? Everybody knows about Rare Beauty. So Rare Beauty took the makeup industry by storm when Rare Beauty sold like 3 million units of their cream blush. This was a really big deal. 3 million units. They sold 40 million jars of this in a country the size of the state of Indiana. 40 million jars. Here's the crazy part though. It gets crazier. So there's a master esthetician that I know. I was just talking to her a couple of weeks ago, and she was blown away by not only the patented ingredients, the bonus ingredients in this, but she said, I am shocked. She goes, normally a cream that does what this does right here, she said, normally this costs between $300 and $400. She goes, I cannot believe this is only $60. Blows my mind. So you guys, we'd like to bribe you to hang out with us. Bribery is fun. And so we'd like you to engage with us. So the more you engage, the more the bribery works. So again, I asked, where are you watching in from? I want to know who's a guest on here, who's a guest with us, because guess what? We're going to be giving away some stuff. And I think I'm going to let you choose. Like we could give away one of these. This is an experience kit if you want to kind of try the whole line and introductory to it. Maybe you want to try some Korean skincare infused makeup that we're going to talk about, but we're just going to take a few minutes. We're not going to keep you here all night. Basically the time it takes you to finish your mocktail or your cocktail. It is happy hour, so it's after 5 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to talk about this, and let's talk about where this kind of come from. So we kind of talked about Korea. Korea is the skincare capital of the world. And what happened is in the hardest market in the entire world to go number one in, this became the number one searched for skincare in Korea. You guys, they sold almost $3 billion. And I'm just going to say it one more time, in a country the size of the state of Indiana. It's shocking to me. But I will say 52 million people live there. So it's very condensed. Now, what makes this different is I will tell you, this does things that regular skincare cannot do. This is a cosmeceutical grade. What that means is it actually penetrates to the deepest layer of skin, and it actually heals from the inside out, heals at the cellular level. And we're going to show you what that looks like. Not to mention there's 14 different patents across the product line. No one can duplicate this technology for the next 18 years. So let me tell you a really quick story. So one thing I will tell you, if you're joining us as a guest, don't forget to hit guest in the chat. Clue, that's a clue on bribery and giveaways. So I will tell you that this video right here, ask the person that invited you to send you this 3-minute video. This 3-minute video costs almost $1 million to produce. They actually hired the producers who make videos for Toyota and paid them almost $1 million to make this one 3-minute video for North America. And it's packed full of information about the science and the technology behind it. It's really, really fascinating. I'm sorry I'm stealing from the video by talking over it. There's not supposed to be sound right now, but I'm respecting your time. Well, the story behind this was the number one product formulator in Korea. He was researching something called tiger grass. Tigers would actually roll around in this because it would heal their wounds faster. And so he had developed his own strain and technology of it. And he was putting it on the skin. It was rapidly healing the skin. I don't even like to call this skincare. It is skin repair. You will start to see changes in your skin in 5 days. Now, do you see this lava energy water? There's only 5 locations in the world that have this. One of them that is the purest and most accessible is off the coast of Korea on Jeju Island. Jeju Island is like the Hawaii in Asia. And so because he's a top product formulator, he owns the #1 product formulating lab. It's called Ask Labs. There's 12 scientists in there right now formulating the next innovation of technology 5, 10, 15 years from now. Well, because he's a top product formulator, he is one of 6 scientists that has a government contract to be able to access that energy lava water. It's seawater that's mineral rich that has been filtered under volcanic rock for over 400,000 years. So most companies, when they use, they put fluid in their products. It's distilled water, which is dead water. He saw that as a wasted opportunity. And so he uses the energy lava water. So you are getting minerals and frequencies in this for your skin that you cannot even find on this earth anymore. Seriously. He's the only one licensed to use it in cosmetics. And he has 12 different patents on the skincare alone. He has 14 patents in total on the product line. And we're going to show you why this this ends the search. I mean, I'm sorry to tell you, have you guys ever gone to Ulta or Sephora and you're kind of walking around and you're like looking at the different products and you don't even know what you're looking for? You just want something that's going to make you look good and feel good. And I'm telling you right now, when you try this, it will end the search for skincare. I will never put anything else on my skin at this point. And I'm telling you, I was using some bougie products. I was using med spa products, expensive products, and nothing else is going on my skin. Anja, I'm sure, I'm sure you're the same way. I need to show them your picture. So let me tell you really quickly, we talked about how there's patented ingredients. This is really the signature line if you wanted to like get the whole kit and caboodle. Now, I will say these are the 3 main products. So this is the signature line. This is the dermatology line. This is water-based, so it's really good for most skin types or sensitive skin, acne prone. There is another line that's oil-based. We'll talk about that in a second. But this is what I highly recommend starting with. Now, they just upped their game. So this is actually brand new packaging, a brand new formula. Well, not only does it have the 12 different patented ingredients, but they just added exosomes to this. Exosomes is like one of the most trending important ingredients of 2025 because what they are, they're like little tiny messengers that communicate with your cells and tell them to go produce more collagen or make healthier, plumper, like more dewy looking skin. This is very, very advanced technology. And so the exosomes are now in this product as well as NMN. What the heck is that? NMN is an ingredient that stimulates NAD in your body. So if you've seen it trending on TikTok, a lot of people are like doing NAD injections. They're going to med spas to get these. It's because NAD, think of NAD as like your fountain of youth. But as we age, your NAD production goes down. This stimulates your body's own production of NAD. So it's telling your cells, your skin to create plumper, healthier, younger looking skin. This is brilliant. This is genius on top of the 12 patented ingredients. So Anja, do we know this lady?
That's me. It was crazy. My 3 days, 5 days. When I sent it to Bree, she goes, "Did you have a nose job? Did you go like have something done like in the last 3 days?" Because my nose looked smaller, my jaw was more defined, my neck, like it's insane.
It is. So, okay, we're gonna actually do some of the cleansing, right? I'm gonna
Yep.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just gonna.
spotlight you so we can actually see it. Now, I will say this, there we go. Okay, I will say this. So it was not like camera tricks what you were looking at when I'm
No.
like, wait, did she get a nose job? I mean, I have seen this on so many people where I'm like, why does your face look thinner or tighter or your nose is smaller? And
Right.
it's because the patented ingredients of this, the tiger grass, it's called giant biungpul. It actually reduces inflammation in your face. So we see people's eyelids get tighter, their noses get smaller, their jawlines get tighter, and it's fascinating. So if this has happened to you, please put it in the chat. I'm curious about your results. What has your results been on using the dermatology line, which is what we're talking about right now? Now, Anya, you're doing step one of a double cleanse because the Koreans believe in double cleansing as much as they do anti-aging. So what are you putting on your skin right now?
So this is actually the moisture cleansing oil, which don't let oil scare you. If you're oily skin, do not let this scare you. The oil, what its job is to do is to capture that trapped dirt, oil, toxins, things that are trapped because our skin is actually a filter. So all day long, whether you have makeup on or not, you're catching all of that. And the air inside is actually dirtier than the air outside. So if you work inside, all of this is getting into your skin. So this job, its job is to get that out so the next step can actually cleanse your skin.
So, okay, now this is interesting. So when I first started using this, I was like, I was a little bit confused about it. You don't want to use this alone. Don't ever just use this because this, if you just leave oil on your skin, it's going to break you
Yeah,
out. But this is like she said, it's going to break up the dirt and oil, but rub it in your skin for
yeah.
2 to 3 minutes. In fact, 3 to 4 minutes. Just watch and see what happens. I was like rubbing it on for 10 seconds, washing it off. And I was like, why am I wasting my time on this step? It's because I wasn't using it right. If you will rub it into your skin, you will feel dirt and oil coming out of your skin. We've nicknamed this the blackhead eliminator. So especially if you have teens who deal with blackheads,
Yes.
this is their new best friend. Just tell them not to be lazy with it and rub it in for a few minutes.
Well, you make a really good point because that's what a lot of people, well, first off, skincare that doesn't have our technology, that doesn't, have the hyaluronic acid to take it into the dermis, it does just sit on the top of your skin, you guys. So, but a lot of people do just slap it on and rinse it off. I mean, it's just like the rest of your body. You need to take a few minutes. If you've seen the TikToks, take a few minutes. But really, you do want to get it in there. A lot of people don't work it into your nose. And it's a fallacy. You cannot shrink pores. They do not get bigger or smaller, but they will get filled, right, with the dirt and that kind of thing. So you want to work that in. So can, but just even, I had a pretty clean face, just to be honest with you guys, but just that little bit, you can see that came off on this microfiber cloth. And so it definitely, the more you work it in, the more you're going to get out of it.
So what is your step two? What are you going to use tonight?
So step two, so I have to say I'm going to do the snow enzyme cleanser, but right out of the gate, one of my favorites was the cleansing powder wash, you guys. So this is the very gentle exfoliator. It is a fine, fine powder. So it's going to brighten your skin and it makes it baby booty soft. I'm telling you, like you want to be like a freaking goat, like touch my skin. No, seriously, touch my
Yeah.
skin. Like it's so good. So, but
Oh my
that's
gosh.
alternate.
Lori hasn't tried the powder yet. Yes, Lori, you need to try it. Let me show
Girl.
you what it looks like coming out. If you can see that. So you can see it looks like a powder coming out. You're going to add water to this,
Yes.
and this is your exfoliator. Now, Anya is using the Snow Enzyme Cleanser, which foams up like an oxygen facial. It's going to pump oxygen into the skin. It's also going to do a light exfoliation. You don't want to use both. So you need to pick one, either the snow enzyme or the cleansing powder wash. Usually we tell people to use this like 2 to 3 times a week, 3 to 4
Yeah.
times a week. It depends on your skin type.
So this one, guys, it's like a champagne facial. It's gonna bubble, and where you have like maybe I've missed or I have more, clogged pores and things like that, it's actually gonna like go away the fastest because it's getting that, cleaned. But I'm 54 now. I used to have like acne prone, cystic acne with my hormones were going crazy and everything. And so I have a little bit of scarring here, which you see less and less the more I use these products since August. But and less sunspots and all of that. But yeah, this just goes to work for you. So it feels like you have a spa at home, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So how long do you usually let it sit on? A couple minutes or do you wash off right away?
I let it sit, so I don't, it usually like goes to, I don't know if I put a little extra on, but usually like it goes away really quickly on me, but it also tickles, to be honest with you. So I stand it as long as I can. It tickles me.
It does. It can like maybe feel like little tiny ants on your face. It is like a
A little
bubble,
bit.
like a champagne facial, little bubbles popping. Yeah, it does tickle a little bit, but it's so worth the results.
But
It's
the oxygen is very healing, you guys, to our skin. So it's actually it's infusing oxygen into your skin. So yeah, so it just brightens your face right up.
awesome. So which skincare line are you going to use next?
Okay, so the next thing is this is actually one of my favorites as well. And I just shared this with a neighbor who was having a flare up, didn't know what, couldn't use anything that wasn't burning her face because most products have alcohol in it, you guys, or a
Mm.
lot of alcohol. So this is actually the Calming Balancing Gel. This one is what I feel like more than anything actually reduced it looked like I lost weight, it looked like my nose was smaller, my eyes were less puffy. I actually have a couple of autoimmune diseases, which a lot of us do. And so it will cause, when I have a flare, my eyes will be puffier, my face will be puffier, my neck with my thyroid and things like that. But this is it's great for your skin in general, but also eczema, rosacea, if you have sunburn, any kind of irritation at all, this
Mhm.
is amazing.
I know I don't even use aloe anymore. That's
Oh,
my go-to now. Like we just went to the beach and I'm like, okay, where's the Calming
out, bug
Balance
bite.
gel?
Yeah.
And then also if I have a kitchen burn, I go and grab the Calming Balance gel. Think of it like aloe, but souped up, but it actually, for your face, I know because it helps heal and repair the skin for your face. Think of it like your hyaluronic acid. That's what step this is going to replace if you have an HA that you're using, but it
Mhm.
also has real gold flakes in it and rose water, and that's what helps reduce the inflammation.
Yeah, it almost goes in like your what am I trying to say? Like your first aid kit. Because
Mhm.
it's for everything. Somebody put bug bites, so any kind of irritation whatsoever. But I mean, the quality of this line, when you were going over the ingredients, I mean, if we really realize what we have in our hands, you guys, this is amazing. And a little bit goes a long way. It lasts a long time. I use it morning and night, and it still lasts a long time. So the value is really, really there.
Yeah, great question, Sweta. She said, "Is this safe for children?" I I put it on my son, and I have been since, I guess I've just been here a year, and he was 9 when I started, but I would have no reservations about using that Calm Balance gel if I had a new baby, because one of the things is that this is completely clean. So that it abides by the European Union standards, but it actually goes a step further than that. And they ban over 3,000 toxic ingredients from their products. So I personally feel very good. And you guys can put it in the chat if you put it on your kids, if you're comfortable with that. I would for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's something we can't say like we've tested because you can't test on pregnant women and children. But like as far as the level of the clean products that are in here, I would feel very comfortable. I've sold skincare for over 17 years, you guys, and originally it was very good, but had lots of chemicals in it. And I used to say I was laughing about it with somebody else 2 days ago that I could put anything on my face and it wouldn't irritate it. But now my skin's gotten used to clean products, so now if I put anything that has, chemicals, it really irritates it. But yeah, this is super clean.
Mhm. So what are you putting on next? Are you doing the ICD line, the dermatology line?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So you guys have to learn the term boost boo. Boost boo. It's your booster serum booster. Okay. So again, you're going to, and we just upgraded this. First off, the packaging. Look at this. It looks like something off of, an esthetician's or a med spa shelf. But we just also made the mist even finer. So I don't know, like put a one if you've ever like sprayed some kind of setting spray or someone to spray on your face and like you basically like jumped. It's not like that. It's very fine. And because it's so fine, you're not going to have to wait so long to put the next product on because that was the feedback too. It's like, oh, I've got to the steps and then I've got to wait. You really don't. It almost dries immediately, don't you think?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I
so the
mean,
next, Go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in some fancy commercial misty myself. It's so funny because like people are like, oh, I don't have the time. But then it's like when you actually break down the steps, it just takes a few minutes, but it actually feels like you're doing a spa treatment on yourself. This is like a little therapy session for me every night when I use these products. That's why they call it a ritual, because it's a time to honor and slow down and appreciate yourself.
It really is. And like we just call this the night out, right? So like every Saturday night, I'm single, so I go out dancing. We get in early. I mean, in the morning, we can stay till close. I still do this, you guys. I will not get in bed without my skincare on. So this is your booster. It has a nice dropper, you guys. If you have any extra, always put on the back of your hands. Your back of your hands, your neck, and your deck will show your age. But again, you want to work this, especially in where you have, like I have the "What are you talking about" line because I raise my eyebrow at my children like this. So like with the 11s right here, if you have the marionette lines, wherever that you notice, your smile lines and things like that. But put that on, and then again, it just absorbs really quickly. This is actually again going to the dermis, so it is healing your skin. We're repairing. So it's not just skin care, it's skin repair. And then you're just going to boost it one more time because this is going to help to deliver everything deep into your skin.
So that's why we call it Boost Boo, Booster Serum Booster, just to help you remember. And then we're going to go in with the last step here, which is the dermatology cream.
Yes. And so, again, I've seen some people put this on super heavy. It's like even a treatment sometimes at night, you guys, if you need some extra moisture. But this feels so luxurious. And I have to say, nothing has a heavy scent, so you don't have to worry about that. But I used to be terrified of thick, moisturizers. This is nice and whipped and thick, but it does not cause me to break out. It does not feel like there's a residue on. It really just hydrates and moisturizes. And another thing that I love, because I'm always a value girl, this one moisturizer. This is morning moisturizer. This is night moisturizer. And because everything's so clean, this is actually, you can do this additionally underneath your eyes, over the eye, because anything you put inside this bone actually absorbs into the eye. So it's got to
Mhm.
be clean, you guys. So
Mhm.
I love that this is your moisturizer.
Yeah, and then somebody else just talked about the multi-stick balm, which is
Yes.
an even more concentrated amount of the patented ingredients. She has it right there. And you can go in. I will tell you, this is a secret makeup hack that I learned from a celebrity makeup artist that works with this line. And you do a swipe of that before you put your concealer on. Your concealer will not crease. I keep one of these next to my bed in my purse. This is your lip balm, your under eye cream, any dry areas. A lot of people have an extra one that they just use on their feet. So if you're trying to heal the cracks on your feet, you can use it there. This is everybody's like secret weapon. And so thank you for demoing those products. We're going to hop back into some of our visuals for those visual learners. Now, we do have some discovery questions. This is actually going to help you determine which line is right for you. So I want you to put it in the chat. Now, remember the bribery thing. We are giving away some free products here. So how would you describe your skin? A, oily or acne prone, B, sensitive, C, dry, or D, I don't know. I need somebody to kind of go on a deep dive with my skin. Now, this is that other line that we were talking about. This is the Radiansum 100 line. Now, you can see these bottles look a little bit different. They're white. They are also porcelain glass. It has to have, these are light sensitive, the ingredients in here. So that's why it needs to be in that type of packaging. And this is if you have very, very dry skin, or if you have already been using an oil-based line, then I highly recommend grabbing the Rad 100. And now I will say this, some people, Anya, I don't know if you do this, but I know this is my favorite for during the day, especially under my makeup. This is the water-based one. And then during the winter time, I love to put the Rad 100 on at night. It's just that extra hydration. Then I get the benefits of both lines. Now, I live in Houston, Texas, and it is like a steamy, hot, humid shower outside. So I don't use the Rad 100 during the summertime because there's so much humidity here. Do you use both lines or just the one?
No, I use it some, but to be honest with you, I've really just stuck with the ICD for the most part. But I will tell you guys, if you're going to do it, it's a really good idea to do it at night because our skin actually turns over at night. So you
Mm.
want to give it like the best possible. Again, that's why you want to be sure to wash your face at night, but you want to give it the best possible products to deliver to
Fantastic.
your skin. Hmm.
Fantastic. Well, okay, here's another discovery question. How does your skin feel 10 minutes after cleansing? A, normal or oily. B, tight, flaky. C, depends on the weather. And then put it in the chat. You can see here, we just have some more before and after pictures. Now, I know the picture on the right is almost hard to believe, but I'm telling you, this is a friend of my friend Tracy, and everything irritated her skin, everything. She couldn't put anything on her skin. And Tracy was like, you just have to try this. Just trust me. I think this might help. And she had already tried everything, so she didn't really have high hopes. And she was blown away how this immediately calmed her skin down, took the redness out, cleared up her breakouts. I mean, I wouldn't believe it if we didn't have a mutual friend, but this is phenomenal what it does for the skin. I love these progression photos, especially Christina here on the left. Now she lives in Alaska. I would imagine it gets pretty cold and dry up there, and you can see how this has just brought life back to her skin. And then of course on men as well. I was blown away with my husband's own results. I don't know if I was more impressed with the reduction in his pore size or his sunspots, but it was incredible. Here you can see it, how it helps with under eye circles, helps with any breakouts or pigmentation. It really is incredible what the patented ingredients do. Now, I wish we were going to demo this for you tonight, but we'll let Karen do it. So you can see Karen
Yes.
up here on the screen, and she is using the collagen melting sheet mask. Now, these are dry. The reason why I want to point out that they're dry is because when you're using a wet mask, most of those masks are wet, so they have to have extra preservatives and ingredients in it that keep it from molding and to help it have a longer shelf life. So when you're putting that on your skin, that's actually seeping into your skin, which is not always a great thing. So this is 100% New Zealand collagen. After one use, you're going to have a 28% reduction in wrinkles. It comes in 6 in a box, and a lot of people are like, well, how often do you use it? Well, if you had a big event coming up or a reunion or a wedding or an ex-boyfriend you were going to run into, maybe you want to use one every single day for 6 days to get a jump start on your skin. And then as maintenance, maybe you want to use it like one every couple of weeks, something like that. But you're going to love your results on this.
Absolutely.
So we have another discovery question. What's your number one skin goal right now? Is it balance? Is it hydration, firming, anti-aging? I feel like C is all the way for me, or all the above. Maybe you want it all. Now, this is skincare for your body. So I will tell you, this is the body cream. This is not your average body cream. This is Hyla Collagen, and it's skincare for your body. This heals dry, crepey, rough, discoloration skin on the body. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. And I will tell you, it goes as far as a woman, she came out to California for an event we were having. She had not worn shorts or a dress in 25 years. And because she hated the way her legs looked, and she had been using this body cream and she was wearing a dress, and she was just so proud of her legs and how they had improved. And people have used this on their feet if they have, very, very dry or actually painful cracks on their feet, and it really helps with that. Okay, so we also have a Boda Lab line. This is like skincare for your scalp, and you have it as well. And I know you have very thick hair. What did you say your hair, your lineage? You were like, this is
Well, it has the Italian
Italian.
curls, but I mean, I'm German mainly is what I am. But yeah, I have it's thick, coarse, curly. Again, 54. So back in the day when we did perms, it took like three of the boxes with the liquid to do my hair. It takes forever to dry it, takes forever to style it when I do style it. But I will say, so bonus of this is it's actually cut the dry time. Like when I go get it styled, my hairstylist could not believe it because first off, my hair is after they they treat it. It's hard to brush out. So it's just amazing how it's able, I mean, they're able to brush it out. It cut the dry time in half. It cut the style time in half. So if that's a issue for you, also less falling out and also the ends. Like he does not have to trim my ends every time. So those are some things I really, really love about it.
Awesome. And do you have some of the bottles with you? I know I have,
I do.
this is the hair oil right here. Again, beautiful packaging. I mean, this is stunning. Now, this is also going, it does 6 different things. It helps with frizz, shine, heat protectant. It does a few more things, but I can't remember what they are, but it does 6 different
First
things.
off, it's a scalp treatment, you guys. So it's more than just washing your hair. You're treating your scalp. So if you have
Mhm,
any issues with dry scalp, hair falling out, lack of growth, like it gets to a point it won't grow anymore, the frizziness, you really need to treat the scalp, right?
mhm.
And so this is a scalp, both of these are scalp treatments. And so I love how, you add enough water. This is a little hack off of TikTok or Amazon or whatever. This is a scalp scrubber, right? And get it in there because again, I have a ton of hair, so it's hard to get the product worked into my hair. So love this. But I have to say, I literally LOL'd, laughed out loud at this conditioner whenever, because I was like, because it's a water treatment, guys. It is water, okay?
Yeah,
Literally, I don't know if you, it's like water. Okay,
it's water.
and I was like, that's cute. What's that going to do with this hair? Like, what is that going to do? I'm going to tell you what it's going to do. It's going to make it the smoothest, easiest to comb out, most conditioned, most hydrated it's ever been. My mother is a hairstylist. I can go to what we call State Beauty Supply and get anything I want. And I use this. Okay. Because you put this on, be careful. Okay. It has a little spigot and you literally just put it, I put it on my, like on my part and then here, and then I put it in the middle and my ends. Work it through because it is water. Okay. It will run all over. But again, leave it in for a little while you shave all the things with our body wash and do the other things in the shower or the bathtub and then rinse it out really well. You
Mhm.
will never use another conditioner, I'm telling you.
I ditto that. That's so funny. I did the same thing. I was like, no.
That's cute.
When I saw the water, I was like, I use like the thickest conditioning cream possible where you like have to scoop it out. And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna like this stuff. I'm obsessed with it. It makes your hair feel like silk. I don't know how this magic happens in the shower, but it actually heats up. You can feel it warming up. It's like, I don't know, the Koreans are light years ahead of the rest of the world. And when she talked about shaving, it reminded me, I know Father's Day is coming up. The Snow Enzyme Cleanser is the best shave of your life if men use it when they're shaving their face or their neck. But also women can use it as a shaving cream as well.
So people are asking, so first off, this is the water treatment. It is your conditioner. This is
Mhm.
hair conditioner. It's like I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen conditioner that's water. Like Bree said, I used to have the thickest. I would use 2 bottles of conditioner to 1 bottle of shampoo. Like,
Uh-huh.
and I don't do that anymore. Like they pretty much go evenly. You can see how big the bottles are, a ton of value. The price is amazing. But let's see, what else did they ask? There was
Well,
some
I'm going to go back to the slides, but if you want to check the chat, Anya,
yeah,
and maybe some of our planners that have
Instagram.
been using, some of our affiliates on here, if you've been using the products, maybe you can help answer some of those questions in the chat. Okay, so we kind of talked about skincare for your scalp. We have another discovery question, but before we do this, remind me who is a guest. So put guest in the chat because we want to bribe you with products. That's how we roll. So,
All
and then
right.
Anya, we got to pick some winners too. So check that chat, write down some people that keep
Okay.
sharing so we can pick some winners. Okay, so what's your current hair scalp situation? Is it oily, itchy, B, dry or flaky? C, is it thinning or shedding? Hello, that was me. And that's why I'm using the Bodo Lab because it actually helps reduce hair loss. Or D, all the above. Okay, now this is the fun part. We're gonna talk about something super fun, which is Korean skincare infused makeup. And I know we have Anja on here. We also have Janet on here, and they're gonna actually demo some of their makeup hacks for you. But first thing we're gonna talk about is this is the Butter Lip Tint. You can see that right here. We're gonna find out what everybody's favorite shade is. And this actually heals your lips while you wear it. It has collagen, HA in it. It's actually also going to stain your lips. And now this is probably my favorite product. I don't know. Who do I like, this or the skincare more? I mean, okay, I would probably choose the skincare, but this comes in at a very close second. I am a diehard cult. When I find something that I love, foundation wise, I've been using the same foundation for years. And I thought the same thing with the cushion. I was like, oh, that's cute. I'll try it. No clue that it was going to end up replacing my Chanel foundation. And this is a cushion. If you don't know what a cushion is, it's a 4D cushion that makes your makeup look like it's been filtered, airbrushed, or professionally done. And there is a brand called La Mer. Don't worry, that's not us. If you see that $150, we don't charge that much. There's a brand called La Mer, sold at Neiman Marcus. They sell their cushion for $150. Ours is $55 and it comes with a refill. It's going to last you several months. It makes your makeup look like it's been filtered. Look at this. So the celebrity makeup artist that works with us, she sent us this picture of the pores. She goes, look at the pores after one application of the cushion. This is what it does to your skin. It's like a filter for your face. So we're actually gonna have some fun and apply this. And I'm gonna pull up Janet as well. Janet's gonna do some makeup with us. Hi, Janet.
Hi, God blessings. Such an honor to be here tonight. I love all the products. I'm obsessed. I just every time one comes out that Anja was doing, I'm like, oh, that's my favorite. And then the next one will come, oh no, I like this one too. So all of them are amazing. And if you haven't tried them yet, I eagerly tell you, you must. It's something that is going to change your life, especially if you are in that journey of health and wellness. This is going to be like your to go. You're not going to talk about anything else. This is going to be your opening topic about anything and everything when someone is around you. And let me tell you, they're going to notice right away, either your skin, your face, your lips, everything. I don't know which one is my favorite because I'll be lying to you. I do the water regimen in the mornings, and then I do the oil at night. And I've only been doing it for 3 weeks, and this is my skin. I'm 42 with 4 kids, and this is my skin. I totally love it. I have no makeup whatsoever. This is just, I finished my night routine. Breanna says, hey sis, I need you. And I'm like, okay, let's go. And now it's like an opportunity to put makeup and then go out to dinner. Oh, about the hair. Since I have 4 kids, my hair was shedding a lot, a lot. And people would say, oh, that's just because you have 4 kids. And I'm like, no, because I take biotin. How is that possible? No. So then others say, oh, maybe it's your hair with the chemicals, try another shampoo. So I went on and aboard to go and find shampoos that they were like $50 and up, thinking that it was going to work. That thing did not work. So imagine being, I would say, I'm very into beauty. I do a lot of presentations. I travel a lot and I am my own brand. So for me, this is like my crown. My hair is my crown, and that's the way I see it. So me taking all these other products and washing my hair, and my husband noticing that the hair kept shedding, even though I knew that I was taking double dosage of what they were saying it was going to work. I literally had to psychoanalyze myself and put me at ease because it will give me more stress and I would see more hair falling out. So when I saw this shampoo, I was like, oh my God, please be the answer to my prayers. I'm done and over taking pills and nothing works. And let me tell you, by the first usage, nothing was on the tub. And I was like, no, this is mental. This is just one time. This is not possible that this thing works that well. I tried it again, and Lord behold, I have not shed anymore. This is my to go. I completely removed all the shampoos, all the conditioner, all the masks that I used to have for my hair, and this is the only thing that I have. And the same thing happened with my makeup. I removed everything completely, because if I'm actually putting something, a regimen on my face, I was like, what's the point if I go and put actual chemicals that are harming on my skin? If I'm doing a regimen, yeah, I'm sabotaging my actual regimen. So I got rid of everything. And when I'm into business, I'm the type that buys everything. I want to know how everything feels, look, so that way I have a story to tell a client or a friend to actually recommend. So for me, this has been amazing journey. I love it. I'm obsessed. I don't know if you could talk to tell by the way I speak, but I'm obsessed with everything about it. So I don't have no lipstick. This is my natural lip color. I don't have nothing. So I know that this comes with a little, how would you call this in English?
Like a little sponge that comes with
Like a
it.
little
But
sponge.
I'm
How
curious
it,
first. I want to know
yes.
what colors. So Anya, what color were you putting on your skin?
Okay, so my actual color is the natural beige, the 23.
Okay, so that's what I have on right now is natural beige. So Janet, what color did you grab?
Now, natural beige was for me before, but since I've been tanning, mine is tan, and it goes
Okay,
beautiful with my skin color, like right now.
perfect. And so, okay, so are you going to use okay,
I'm
so
gonna
you're going to use a
use the
brush,
brush.
and then
Mhm.
Anya, you use the sponge that came with it,
I
correct?
did. And what I was going to say is what I actually did is I took the fair or the light, you guys, and put it here in the middle. So it's like my concealer, my highlighter, it's in the middle where it's going to reflect the light. And so I put that on first, and then I went around with a natural beige and down my neck. I don't know if you can see how much redness it took out on my face, number one, and just really evened everything out. And then you can just blend it. But I want to say I made a mistake when I first got this. I went to town, like I pushed really hard and I overloaded this. And I like a very natural look and like not heavy, especially with mature skin. So just go easy until you see how much you can always add more, right? Because the first
Mhm.
time it was way, way too much. But with this, you're going to get more product. With the brush, you're going to get a lighter finish. So what I do a lot of times, well, I'll put it on with that and then I'll come back and even, mix it up with the brush.
So what
Awesome.
I love about this is it's buildable coverage. So you can go light if you want a very light finish, or I like a medium finish. Now, if you notice, Janet is using a very dense brush, which will help with like a little bit medium coverage when you're putting it on. And you really want to press it into the skin. That's just going to press in and filter your face and filter your
Yeah.
pores.
I like to put the whole foundation, the cushion all over my face because I usually have dark circles, but I learned by some beauty artist that it's better for you to just cover everything with the one color so that way some way camouflages and doesn't, brighten it up and gets dull with the highlighter. So what I do, what I've learned, I just put the foundation all over and then I use the light and I just use the brush too. I tap it very lightly and I just put it under my eyes and that's pretty much it. And it does amazing. And it goes so smooth. And like Breanna said, you could just add up more if you need to. But for me, this is sufficient. Put it around here and put it over just if I wanted a little bit here where they tell you sometimes. And that's pretty much it. I don't
Okay,
know, because
so
the light is very bright on my bathroom. I don't know if I could
yeah, it is a
paint it
little bit
around,
bright. Oh,
Yeah.
that's better. That's better.
but
So just
I
to
like it like
recap,
that.
you're using the medium beige and you're using the light as a highlighter. And Anya
Yes.
use the medium beige, or no, use the tan. I'm
No, the
sorry.
tan, the
The
tan, the
Yeah.
tan
tan
is for
and the
my face.
light. And
Yeah.
then Anya use the medium beige and the light or the fair.
I use the fair and then I put deep on as a contour.
Yeah. And the deep is very dark and people get scared. I'm like, don't get scared. It's so much fun. And then for that one, I also use the the brush. And then for me, I only put it lightly in here
Mm-hmm.
and I just do it like that. I don't know. The light is very, very not helping me. But I usually use it here just to camouflage a little bit because my forehead sometimes is big. I used to wear lashes, but since I started doing the Korean, I don't wear lashes anymore. I like it more natural like this.
Uh-huh.
And I love it because nowadays they tell me if my husband is my father. So you can imagine how much I love this, that I get that type of compliment. And my husband hates it, but I love it. I really, really do. And for me, like to finish it, I use this one, which is which one is this one? Symphony Pink. And I use it for my lips. I love it. And some people
Anya,
goes
what color
lighter
are
on.
you using?
I think I have the same one. Let me see. Yeah, I have the symphony pink as
Yeah,
well.
I love this
Okay,
one. On me, it's different because my lips are like pinkish, so
yeah.
everybody's tone is different. But I use this as my blush, and I love it. I go like this, and it goes beautifully. Like it gives you like a nice tan. Like I just love it. So this is my to-go makeup for everything. I got rid of all my other stuff and I use it as eyeshadow too.
Oh,
So
okay.
I love it. Everybody asks, "Oh, what's eyeshadow you're using?" And I'm like, "My lipstick." So this has
No.
been my to-go for everything. Um, and like I say, I don't do anything else. Let me see. Let me see. This one is too dark, but this is how it ends. So I totally love it. And then I just seal it with, what is it? The setting spray. Usually I put it before, but I forgot. And it's just like this, and I'm ready to go. It sets in and it's this beautiful. And I did not have no mascara. I don't do that anymore. Didn't have to do my eyebrows. This is how smooth my forehead looks. This is a lipstick, blush, and eyeshadow, and I'm done and I'm ready to go.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Anya,
Yes.
beautiful. What, so you have the symphony pink on as well?
Yeah, so this is Symphony Pink, and don't forget we have our lip treatment, but also can be a gloss, and they do have they're magnetized, so they'll stick together, so you don't have to
Yeah, isn't this fun? Look at this packaging. So like if you could find them in your purse, this is this lip oil. You can wear it at night or during the day. By the way, I have on the desert heat and I love it. It's kind of like this smoky brick red. I normally can't wear red and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I don't hate this red on me."
I'm the same way. I normally couldn't wear red. But so I used to teach out the door like the 5 minute face. And so that's basically what Janet just said. Like it's summertime, right? We don't want heavy. We don't want to have to spend a lot of time. So again, you can use your lips as your blush, as your eyeshadow. You can, if you have a darker color of the cushion, you can use that as eyeshadow. You can also come in if you do need, if you happen to be blonde like me and have no lashes and eyebrows, and 80s eyebrows, then you can even load it on your eyebrow brush, you guys, and do your brows with this. So like this is your makeup.
Wait, what did you put on there?
I just got a darker color of the cushion and loaded it on my eyebrow brush. I'm gonna
No
go ahead
way.
and
Yes, and it goes smooth and it doesn't
yeah.
move. It's just amazing. It's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh, I want to go try this right. Like, I'll be
Yeah.
back.
She's
We
like,
go in the
oh,
other
you
room.
guys talk amongst yourselves, right? It's like they just became coffee talk, you guys know, because she's got to go try this. But
And
now,
not only that, this gives you such a nice glow that people will ask, "What are you doing?" Either they're asking you, like, "What kind of makeup is that?"
Yeah.
Or "Did you put like what setting spray?" They will ask something. Trust and believe. The moment that you walk in, you're gonna see the women, the ones that are like inspiring and like to empower one another. They're gonna ask, "What are you doing to your skin? I want that." And some of them are just gonna look at you and stare, and deep inside, you're gonna know, like, I know, I look fabulous. And you might want to give them a tip. Sooner or later, they're going to come around and ask, "I just, sorry for staring so much, but what is it that you're doing to your skin?" And that right there is empowerment. That right there shows that you take care of your skin. Remember, you only get one chance to impress someone. You only get one chance for that first impression. It's not like, "Oh my God, I met you today and you're messed up. Give me another time for you to recall how you met me." You only get that one time. So make it memorable. Love yourself. Take care of your skin. If you into that healthy journey, then do it all the way. Don't do it mediocre, because later on you're asking, "Well, my results are not the same." Well, they're not the same. Go back and see what you're doing. Are you drinking enough water? Are you smoking? Are you exposing yourself too much to the sun? Are you actually putting sunblock? Like, what are you doing to actually make sure that you're having the best results? Because if you're not, then don't be comparing your skin with someone else's, because that's your biggest mistake. go ahead and go look at your old pictures so that way you could compare and actually appreciate the progress that your skin has been doing instead of comparing. And then it's going to get you in a low, sad journey. Always look at your own pictures, your own skin, and be grateful for every step that your skin is getting better.
I love that. And you know what the best part is honestly, when you use the skincare, my favorite part about it is the confidence that it's giving women. For the first time, I'm hearing women say, I didn't wear makeup to the grocery store because I felt good in my skin. And it's bringing that confidence back to them. And the makeup is fun. Like if makeup is fun for you and it's just kind of the cherry on top, do what feels good. But with the skincare, it's amazing that you don't have to have it because it's healing your skin, which is so cool.
But
So,
that's the best thing, that when people say, well, you like this makeup, I'm like, of course I do. And it's healing my skin, not like the
mhm,
crap that you used to wear and I used to wear. That's why we were like, I'm doing all this routine and buying expensive creams, but my skin is not advancing or is not healing as fast as you want to. There's no way your skin is going to advance if you try to do a nice regimen and you go put in chemicals. No, you have to eliminate that and actually wear something that is cosmeceutical that is going to help your skin. And I love this. I cannot get enough. And then I used to be hesitant after routine and like having to put makeup. And I'm like, oh, I have to go on stage. I have to put makeup. And now it's like, bring up the makeup. I have my own. I have awesome, awesome makeup. And that alone, for women that are actually having scars on their face or they're very self-conscious and they feel a little bit better wearing makeup, the fact that this is actually repairing the skin, by all means, you should be vocal about this, because it's actually empowering other women, and this is a solution for them instead of buying the ones that they want to use just to save a couple of bucks, but they're damaging their skin. So like I said, there are women that would rather spend a little bit of more money on actually on something that is going to better their skin than buying the one from the drugstore that at the end of the day is going to harm them. So it's a give and take, it's a balance. But for me, it's all about health and wellness. I have 3 daughters, and I need to make sure I'm the example. I'm not the type that is going to talk about it and not do. In my house, everything that I do is with a purpose, an intention, and I need them to see, monkey do, follow the leader, and that's what I'm meant to do here in my household.
I love it. So somebody just asked, does this makeup last, is it sweat proof? I will tell
Yes.
you, I wear this when I go and work out and have great results on it. It's still there. It looks the same as when I left, except I will say I'm a little bit dewier. Okay, so I know you've been putting some answers in the chat and we're going to build your ritual together. So if you have, oops, let me go back. Okay, if you've been answering A or B, then that's where you want to look at the signature ritual, which is the dermatology line. Remember, this is the water-based line, and this is really great for regular skin types, sensitive skin, acne prone, especially if you have teens with acne. If you were mainly answering C, that's the advanced ritual. So remember, that is the Radiantsum 100 in the white bottles. This is oil-based. It's great for dry skin or if you've already been using an oil-based line. Now, if you went with D, you can be a combination of the two. And you know what? You want it, need it, gotta have it, get it all. Use one in the morning, one at night. And I will tell you, we're gonna wrap up with this. If you have not heard about this brand yet, you will. So they believe in celebrity endorsements. They believe in first-class marketing. And they have actually partnered with the #1 branding and marketing firm out of New York that does branding for all of the brands that you see here, and also Remon. They are also in talks with 2 different A-list celebrities to collab with. You will be hearing about this brand. This is really the calm before the storm. There's a reason why they did $3 billion, but they just came to North America. Now, I will say, let me tell you this, if you are curious, if you're kind of like walking around like Janet talked about and people are like, what is on your skin? Like, what is this glass skin dewy look? You can actually become an affiliate and you can turn your ritual into revenue. So if you didn't know this, the search for Korean skincare in North America alone is up over 350%. This is trending on Google. It's trending on social media. It's trending on TikTok. People are searching for Korean skincare, but they don't know where to start. This This is an early on trend. Now there's people who make a lot of money off of identifying trends on Google, and then they create a product or service around that. You don't have to do that. It's already been done for you. You can just share an affiliate code for products that people are already searching for. And the reason why you want to, if you are thinking about an affiliate, timing is everything. Timing is to direct sales like location is to real estate. People are waiting for somebody to tell them which Korean skincare to get. They're curious about it. They've heard it's better, but they don't know where to start. And they're looking for somebody that they know, like, or trust to tell them which one to get started with. So if you would like more information on how to partner with us, get back to the person that sent this to you, but put it in the chat. You're all in. I want the details. Get me my code yesterday. I know people who are gonna want all the details. Or B, I'm a little bit curious, but I want to know more. C, I need to try the products first. Or D, you know what? Like, not right now. This is not for me. And that's okay too. So, but first, before we wrap it up, we need to pick a winner. So I have 2 winners that definitely engaged with us. And the first winner, her name is Kim Watkins. So Kim, you are going to be able to have a choice between the EX line, which is like a mini ritual line of the experience or the dermatology line, or if you want to try the cushion, and let's say the cushion and one of the lip colors. So you get to pick that first. And then Tara Bulu is that how I say that? I don't know how to say your last name. You have won the cushion. So if you can reach back out to your planner, reach out to the affiliate that invited you here and ask them, send them your information. You know, if you choose the cushion, we need to know what color you are, and then let them know what you want, and then they can get that information to me and we can get your stuff sent out to you. So I want to thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. Thank you so much to my beautiful co-hosts, Anja Grissom and Janet Wickers. Thank you for our Vanna White models. Thank you for demoing the products. And I hope you have a great night. Get back to the person that invited you if you have any questions.